Welcome back to our Pompey walk. Can Portsmouth get their first win? Oh shit! I just realised you might have already beaten. Can't say that, can I? You might have beaten Stoke. Right, let me change it again. Welcome back to our Pompey walk. Can Portsmouth get their first home win of the season? There's one team that they can do that against. It's Oxford United, who they've had the number of on several occasions across many, many competitions. Welcome back to the quickest and most comprehensive review of all things Portsmouth on the internet. We've got Sasha, Sam and Jake with us to review the Sheffield United game, talk about the threat of Stoke and look ahead to the visit of Oxford United. Welcome to our Pompey walk. Here we go. Hi, welcome, Sasha. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, we're good. Jake, we good?
All good. Yeah, all good.
And Sam, we ready to go?
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate every single view. Drop us a subscribe and a like below. We're going to get into the Sheffield United result in a second, but Oxford United are in town, Sasha, and you like playing them, don't you?
Yeah, no, it's always a good game, especially at Fratton Park last season. It's probably one of the most enjoyable games, I think. The atmosphere was incredible, so hopefully more of the same.
The range of competitions, Jake, that you've played in them has been far. You played them in many leagues as well. But does that playoff League One semi-final still rank with you? That it was COVID season, wasn't it? So you couldn't obviously go. But is that just the one result against them that still wrangles?
Yeah, definitely. Kenny Jackett made some very strange decisions in that game. He brought in some players who had barely played all season. So I think that was the start of his downfall. But yeah, that it still hurts, that.
Okay. We are recording this before the Stoke game, so you might have picked up your first win there. Who knows? But it is now the fixture list, which we've been talking about and hoping it for a bit, where the easier fixtures come. So, Sam, Oxford at home should be 3 points. No excuses.
It should be, but I think we all know they've had a very good transfer window over the summer. So I don't think we should be seeing it as an easy 3 points. But I think when you look at our fixtures so far, that's the one you highlight as a good opportunity.
Yeah, I want to have a look at the team that you played against Oxford last March. I think it was when you beat them. Sasha, I'll come to you first on this one. Is this, and there's not actually that many differences, is there? But is this team weaker or stronger in a particular area than the team that played against Sheffield United?
Well, I think straight away, first thing I notice is Colby Bishop. We're missing him massively this season. We haven't scored many goals from attack. So that's the first thing I notice. Otherwise, I do feel like we have strengthened in most positions one way or another. I mean, the first thing I notice is Joe Rafferty, who was brilliant for us, I think, last season. But we've had Zach Swanson come in for a few games, and yesterday I thought he was my man of the match.
Yeah. Jake, it's been heralded a lot about your lack of strike force. But last season you got many goals with this side. We know it's a weaker league, but why aren't they flowing this season?
I think it's a lot of things. I think opposition, obviously, we're playing against better teams, better defences. Abu Kamara as well made a massive difference last year. He created so many goals, had so many assists. So we massively miss him. And as Sasha said, Colby Bishop was our top goal scorer the last 2 seasons, getting 20 league goals. If you take that out of your team, it's very difficult to replace. Yengi's been injured, so we haven't really seen much of him this season. Sorensen's still getting used to the way we play, I think. So just, yeah, lots of different reasons.
Sam, is the manager under pressure yet? And if not, should he be?
No and no for me. I think it'd be crazy to even look down that direction for Mourinho. He's just signed that new deal. And I think with the fixtures we've had, we haven't done horrendously so far.
the statistics show that whilst defensively you were sound, again, creativity continues to be a problem. This can't happen against Oxford, can we? We can't be looking at 2 shots on target, or 2 shots off target, no shots on target. Sasha, fundamentally, what has to change in formation or personnel this Saturday against Oxford?
Well, I think now we've decided that Sadie isn't a number 9, so I don't think we're going to be seeing him start up top. It'll probably be Marco Mani, who I think is also quite good. I could see him getting a goal either Wednesday or Saturday. But yeah, we just need to. We haven't really had much chance to create free-flowing chances because the oppositions we've come against have been immense. Oxford should be a team that we should be able to break down more easily than we have been the last few weeks.
Okay. All right, let's get a score prediction from you. So you've done really well against Oxford in recent times. They've only won 1, I think, of the last 7 times, which they've last 8 times. Sorry, that they've played you. Jake, you go first for us on this one, and then we'll look at the Sheffield United result.
I'm going to say 2-0 Pompey for this one.
Hey.
I'm confident. And I did tip Oxford to finish 24th in an earlier pod. So, I'm going to 2-0 to the Blues.
Okay. Sam?
I'm going to go 1-0. I think it'll be a tight score because I think it's a better squad than what we had last season. So I'll go 1-0.
And Sasha?
Yeah, I agree with Jake. 2-0 is what I'm going for.
Okay. Quiz for you. We're looking for 3 players that have played for both Portsmouth and Oxford United. JM, RW, PM. We'll give you the answers at the end. We'll see if any of these 3 can get them as well. All right, then, you 3. Let's have a chat about the Sheffield United game that was played as we're recording this, as we look at Rate My Take. Tom says, never play Farrell again. Bryn Morris was a better footballer. And Harry says, a point at home against Sheffield United. Considering the last few results, I'll happily take a stalemate at home to the Blades. Here's hoping we'll use this performance to improve in climbing up the table. Just on that Farrell one, Sam, how do you respond to that?
Speechless. Honestly, I don't know what game he was watching. I thought he was one of the best players on the pitch. I think a definite improvement from Ogilvy as well. And considering that was his first game in England, first debut for us, I thought it was immense.
What did you make of the game, Sasha?
I thought it was a really good game, especially the first half. It was very entertaining. Lots of corners, lots of opportunities. It's a lot nicer when you'll be able to create chances rather than having backs against the wall and hoping you don't concede 3 or 4 at home.
Jake, the atmosphere was great. The crowd is certainly giving it out at Fratton Park. Are the players showing the desire and the effort that you expect? Okay, the passes might not be there or the runs, but in terms of effort and commitment, are you seeing everything that you'd expect at this stage of the season?
I think so, yeah. I mean, games like the West Brom game and the Sunderland game, they're going to happen to us this season. There'll be a couple more of them at home as well, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that all of them are showing a lot of fight. As you say, quite a few passes going astray, but in the tackle, they're trying to win the ball back. So I've been impressed with the whole team, really.
Okay. I just want to share this one with you as well. This was from a Sheffield United fan. But he said, sticky Premier League, a day out at Pompey for Sheffield United is just the antidote for the League of Greed. 2 proper sets of fans, no tourists or selfie sticks, just proper football in a proper ground with a proper atmosphere. Never change, lads. It's good for the soul. Sam, you can get on board with that, I can imagine.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the big step for me from the Championship. What you can enjoy is seeing those away ends actually full without, with all due respect to teams like Burton and Carlisle coming there last season. I think it makes a huge difference.
Amazing. Word on the referee, Sasha?
I don't think he was really great for either team. I mean, he gave chances our way, he gave chances their way, which I think were completely wrong. I think both teams could argue we've had better refereeing performances in front of us. But
okay. Drop us your comments below and your thoughts on that game. Because 2 games for you this week then, Jake. Away at Stoke, which we don't know the result of, and of course home to Oxford. How many points do you expect us to be talking about when we sit here next week?
Do you know what? I'm going to be really positive and say 6 points.
Wow.
I've just got a feeling. I think our away form's been decent. Every time we've gone away, we've looked okay. Unlucky against Burnley. Obviously, conceded late goals against Leeds as well. But yeah, I'm confident this week.
Okay. All right, then. Let's talk about defensive midfielders, because that's our next trip around this Portsmouth team. We've done all the defensive units. Now let's get into the midfield. This is what transfermarket.com say. I know that not all of these will... Oh, sorry, that is definitely wrong. That is cut.
I wish we had some of them.
Oh, for God's sake. That one. Okay. I'll get rid of that. Let's go back to where we were. All right, let's talk about defensive midfielders then. This is what transfermarket.com say that you have. Sam, which two are the strongest pairing?
I think over the last couple of games, you've got to say Marlon Pack and Freddie Potts for me. I think obviously in the future, Abdoulaye Kamara could definitely play a part in that. But yeah, the past couple of games, I think they've been pretty good.
Sasha?
Yeah, completely agree. Literally word for word.
And Jake, 3 for 3 on this?
Yeah. I've been really impressed with Kamara every time I've seen him play. But I still think he just needs a little bit of time to adjust. So yeah, agree with that.
Okay, nice and easily done. Okay, we'll look at the attacking midfielders next week. Okay, you four. Then finally, it's October now. So, you know what I'm going to be asking you? Your September player of the month for Pompey. As hard as it might be, while those three get their thinking caps on, drop yours in the comments below. And don't forget, you can follow us on Spotify. Listen to this on your way to work. It's 20 minutes every single week. You don't need our podcast. You don't need 2-hour podcasts. All you need is these 3 each week, reviewing all stuff Pompey. Do subscribe. We are very grateful for your company. Right, Jake?
I'm going to go Marlon Pack. I think he's been very consistent. He's played every minute of every game, I think. So, yeah, for me, player of the month, definitely.
Okay, Sam?
I think Zach Swanson, especially after his performance yesterday, I thought he's been really good in that right back position. So yeah, I'd have to give it to him, I think.
Okay. Sasha?
I'm torn between Swanson and Regan Poole. Swanson been brilliant last couple of games, and Regan Poole's just come back from essentially a year out and hasn't looked like he's missed a single week yet. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I saw some messages to the chairman saying get his new contract or get a contract extension sorted out quickly for Christmas. That would be great. Okay, then before we let you go, then any ideas then on this lot before you let you go? Shout them out. Played for both Portsmouth and Oxford United.
I think Ryan Williams is the RW.
Absolutely, Ryan Williams is, yes. He returned in 2019, didn't he, to you, I think?
Yeah,
Josh Murphy on there. Yeah.
Oh, it could have been Josh Murphy. No, it isn't. Well, not the one we were thinking of anyway, no. Jamie Mackey we had. Yeah, he did a loan spell in 04, 03, 04. So that's but yes, I suppose you can have that one. And PM, bit of a hard one. This is going back in time before, I think, definitely before Sam and Sasha were born. Jake, I'm not thinking how old you are, but were you watching in the 94 season?
I was probably watching. I was young, but I was watching. But no, I don't
sorry,
know
there we go. Paul Moody has played for both Portsmouth and Oxford. Well done if you've got those in the comments. Right, you four, we will see you next week. Enjoy your trip to Stoke. Enjoy your game at Oxford United. And fingers crossed, next week, for the first time, we can open our show with a big celebration with the first win on the board. Here's hoping. Cheers, Sasha. Cheers, Jake. Cheers, Sam. And thank you for watching. Have a great week, everyone.